Now, Kenya joins the rest of the world in marking World Minority Day, with celebrations being held at State House, Nairobi. The day highlights the rights, inclusion and protection of minority communities. Now, let's listen in.
Welcome to the Office of Presidential Special Projects and Creative Economy Coordination. Here we met today to discuss the President's biggest agenda of inclusivity. I'm joined here by PS Omi Bashir, the PS Culture, Arts and Heritage, PS Sylvia Museya, PS State Department for Wildlife, PS Dokata Idris, PS Cabinet Affairs, PS Anwa Ngombe, Gender and Affirmative Action, PS Fikirini Jacob, PS Youth and Creative Economy, PS Kela Osama, PS The Asals. And I will then hand over that to get to the details to PS Museya to tell us a little bit.
Certain articles of the Constitution and the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto. The biggest being Chapter 56 on affirmative action for minorities and marginalized communities. As you are aware, President William Ruto is running a very inclusive government, and inclusion is inclusion of regions, inclusion of economic sectors, and inclusion of all the communities or ethnic communities. For a very long time, we've been seeing delegations meeting the president on issues of agriculture, boda, MSMEs. We've also seen county delegations that go and discuss issues in infrastructure and other development matters. But in all those delegations, there is a small group of people that reside in at least 38 counties of our 47 counties who are considered ethnic minority or marginalized communities. They will be making their first grand entrance to State House on this 18th of December, which is the UN International Day for Minorities. Even though it was agreed upon in the UN in 1992, it has taken us over 30 years for Kenya to recognize it during this administration of President William Ruto. And we then started by the annual celebrations in the year 2023, 2024, and this year it is bigger, it is better, and I will allow the host PS in the Ministry of Gender, Culture, and Affirmative Action to give a few details. Thank you very much.
The PS for the State Department for Culture, the Arts and Heritage. So in the year 1992, the UN commemorated the International Day for the Minorities globally. And as a country, we had never celebrated it or acknowledged that minorities and marginalized do actually have a day that they are supposed to be celebrated. So 3 years ago, His Excellency, the President, gave the directive that the minorities and marginalized must be celebrated, and that is on that UN International Day on the 18th of December. Now, this year, on the 18th of December, that is this Thursday, we are going to be having the first Minorities and Marginalized Day being celebrated at the State House. And the chief guest is His Excellency the President. And it is a day that is going to be of pomp, of traditional